Hello everyone. Hi. So today actually I did take a trade and in fact आज ओव्हर ट्रेडिंग झाली आणि obviously because my first trade was taken here इकडे घेतला होता at 9:51 आणि my SL I took at 10:03 because I waited for the price to close below 43 EMA. Okay, so माझा SL होता of 36 points. That was ठीक आहे फाईन बिकॉज काही दिवसांचा जो माझा एस एल जात होता दॅट वॉज प्रॉबब्ली बिकॉज आय वॉज टू स्ट्रिक्ट हेन्स त्यामुळे आय थॉट मे बी 43 EMA वुड बी अ बेटर वन बट ठीक आहे नो इश्यूज in that case. But the rest of the day when I tried to re-enter, I would say not at a good space in terms of mental analysis. मी चार्ट सेटिंग्स चेंज केले. आय मूव फ्रॉम लाईन टू कॅन्डलस्टिक चार्ट अँड लॉस वाढला नाही. इट इज सेम अराउंड 35 points. But obviously couldn't close it in green either. So I have not managed to do that great today. So here is my analysis actually based on what I have been doing. So I have realized first I am not really trading with the trend because what happens is जेव्हा 43 is bullish, I am trying to sometimes go bearish, and when it is bearish I am trying to go bullish. So sometimes I do get profit, but it is not giving me a good setup. So that is one of the biggest mistake that I'm doing, which I'm going to avoid it completely for the month of November. In this 20 days I'm going to make sure I do not trade against 43 EMA at all. भले SL लागला तरी चालेल. Secondly, I am going to make sure की माझी जी एंट्रीज असणार, I am going to try to make my entries good, but I know that they cannot be the best entries. So what I'm going to do is I have kind of created a bit of a checklist to just make sure that I enter in a bit of a high probability zone rather than not so high probability zone. So I'm going to have these entries confirmed before I punch the trade. So I'm going to make sure that the price is in the this 9 EMA band area and not outside of the band area. जे मी नेहमी म्हणते it's an extended price, I might have to wait. So an entries like this here is good. So what happened is today as actually that happened. My entries later on were in the PE side direction, but they were late entries. Like I entered here in the white area, and again I think I entered here in 12:23. So had I made an entry somewhere in this yellow area, okay, closing, I would have had a much better um, entry price and target wise. At least I would have managed to cover, if not the entire 35, at least 20 points more. So that uh, I have noticed is because after my SL was hit, me over analysis करायचा try करते. I feel like maybe this line chart is not enough. I try to go onto the candlestick chart and I try to figure out maybe candlestick will help. But atta I have hopefully, I hope this is like the last realization of this entire process. I have realized the maximum thing that I can do for the best of entry is trade in the direction of 43 EMA with the entry on the 9 EMA band आणि closing 9 EMA bandच्या अराउंड असली पाहिजे टू अवॉइड एंट्रीज इन जिकडे रिव्हर्समध्ये मॅक्सिमम मूव्ह झाला. जसं आज ॲक्च्युली वॉट हॅपन्ड इज this morningचा जो मूव होता when the 4-minute actually closed down and I took an entry here, this was kind of an inside closing for this one. So that is not a I won't say it's not a good one, but it's I would say इट्स मोर ऑफ अ काय बोलतात ते मदर चाइल्ड कॅन्डल टाईपवाला सेटअप आहे हा, जिकडे यू नो यू डोंट नो द एक्झॅक्ट डायरेक्शन of the price until it really hits the mother candle. So here it turned bearish after it hit the mother candle. So here I will really avoid in future to make entries like this from my side as much as possible. And secondly, I will try to make sure the prices are not really sitting between the EMAs, like something like this. I don't want to be entering there. And also that I will finally be trying to make sure that after doing all this high probability entry setup everything, आणि जर त्यानंतरही माझा SL हिट झाला, आय एम रिअली गोइंग टू जस्ट not trade for that day, because I have now understood or realized that this is the maximum that I can do to improve my entries. Like that's it. अब इससे ज़्यादा मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता है. So if after doing all this my SL is supposed to hit, I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to like shut off my iPad and just go about with my day. That's it, yeah. Matlab, I cannot do anything beyond that. I mean, this is market. It will move the way it will move. It could be for n number of reasons. My trade can go against my SL. I'm going to continue keeping it as 43 EMA only, and not exactly 9 EMA, because yes, माझा कदाचित होऊ शकतं की my price might be a bit bad, but the reason is sometimes when the trend is too high, like here 29 12, like the trend is extremely strongly bullish. So if suppose I do take an entry here in the let's say here also somewhere, okay, and I don't get that 20-25 points captured in that period, and the price like comes down here, I don't want to be exiting. I want to stay in the trade and I want to continue there. I mean, if I want to be wrong, I really want to be wrong. This as the first trade was actually I was wrong in the direction after my SL hit. I mean, no doubt on that. I have not punched any trade which is in C side after that. I have only punched 2 trades after that, and which were totally on the P side. So hence I will continue to keep my SL as 43 EMA. Yes, sometimes my SL hit will be of high points, like this आज झालं 35 points, but I think when I am able to capture the trend, maybe I might be able to capture a good ride if I can learn to stick in the trade. So I think that will cover up as we go. So yeah, that's from my side, and that's it. Bye bye, happy weekend.